He froze the second he saw me. The same man who fired me 3 months ago now stood across the marble lobby, face pale, jaw tight. His voice sliced through the low murmur of conversation. "Stay away from them." Every head turned. The words hung in the air, sharp and desperate. I didn't move. I didn't need to. The client beside me, Mr. Leland, CEO of our biggest account, turned his gaze toward him. Calm and cold. "I was just finalizing our new contract with her," Leland said evenly. "We're leaving you," and just like that, the track closed. When I first joined Daniel Crest's company, I actually believed in him. He was the kind of boss who could charm an entire room, remembered birthdays, handed out compliments like candy. He always said, "Loyalty is everything in this business." I took that seriously. I stayed late, fixed his mistakes, built his reputation piece by piece until people forgot whose work they were really praising. He used to call me his right hand. I didn't realize he meant it literally. Useful until he could find a replacement. The first crack showed during a quarterly meeting. He presented my report, my numbers, my words as his own. Didn't even look my way while doing it. I told myself it was fine, that maybe the higher-ups just needed to hear it from him. But when bonuses came and my name wasn't there, the truth started to sting. Then came the whispers. Clients I built trust with stopped returning my calls. Projects I led got reassigned for visibility. And one Friday night, after another 12-hour day, he called me in. He smiled while firing me. Said the company was restructuring and that I was too emotionally attached to clients. He said it like it was a flaw. I said nothing, just nodded, thanked him, and walked out. But something shifted inside me. It wasn't rage. It was clarity. For the next week, I disappeared. No calls, no begging. I just watched. And when people stop looking at you, you start to see how they really move. Daniel had one blind spot. He always underestimated quiet people, especially the ones he thought he already crushed. So I started small. I reached out to clients not as an ex-employee, but as a consultant. Years of inside knowledge became my sharpest weapon. All the frustration he ignored became precision. I helped them fix the messes he'd buried in reports, helped them save money, helped them see who had actually been doing the work all along. One of those clients was Leland Industries, the crown jewel of Daniel's bragging rights. When I met Mr. Leland again, I told him the truth. The man he trusted had been feeding him inflated numbers, draining his profits, and blaming supply issues. Then I showed him proof, emails Daniel thought he deleted. But I'd saved long ago. Leland listened quietly, then asked one question. "Can you do better?" I smiled. I already did. He just took the credit. The plan unfolded like a slow burn under glass. I restructured Leland's supply chain, rebuilt his forecasts, and within 6 weeks, the results spoke louder than any rumor. Numbers Daniel couldn't fake, couldn't claim. I stayed in the background while the whispers started spreading. Not about Daniel this time, but about me. The girl he fired was the real engine all along. When Leland requested a meeting with his old account manager, Daniel thought it was about renewal. He walked into that lobby expecting applause. Instead, he found me, standing beside Leland, contract folder open. His voice cracked before I could even speak. "Stay away from them." The desperation was almost sweet. Leland didn't even glance at him at first, just sighed like he was tired of explaining things to amateurs. Then came the line that finished it. "I was just finalizing our new contract with her. We're leaving you." Daniel's face went white. For the first time, he looked small, like a man realizing too late that the empire he built was never really his. He tried to speak, mumbling something about loyalty and betrayal. I just smiled quietly. "Loyalty," I said. "You were right, Daniel. It is everything." Then I turned and walked away before he could respond. The silence behind me was louder than his outburst. Inside the elevator, I caught my reflection in the mirrored doors, calm, steady, almost serene. I thought I'd feel triumphant, but instead I felt clean, like washing the last bit of dirt off my hands. That's when it hit me. Revenge isn't about making them suffer. It's about restoring balance, about showing them the weight of what they threw away. Daniel once told me I was too emotional for business. He was half right. Emotion made me loyal, but logic made me dangerous. And as the elevator doors slid shut, I almost felt sorry for him, almost.